Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Jayo Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunjari Bihari, Jayo Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha, Jayo Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva, Subhadramai Jaya Sudarshana, Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Gandharva Giridhari Gandharva Giridhari Gaura Hari, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narasam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tadodaya Udare Nashtapraya Subhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevya Bhagavate Uttam Sloke Bhakti Bhavantanaistike Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langare kitegri yet kripa tamagam vande Shri Guru Dhiratanam Paramanandam Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for Nityam Bhagavata Sevya. Sorry, there's a small late today. I seek blessing from all the devotees so that I can speak Bhagavatam in Parampara for the pleasure of Krishna, devotee and my own purification. Today we will be reciting the second canto, first chapter, sloka number 20. It's a very interesting one. So you can all follow you can recite along with me. Rajastamo bayam akshpitam vimudam mana atmanaha yachet dharanaya dhira antiyatasgaram malam. Rajastamo bayam akshtam vimudam mana atmanaha yacche dharanaya dhiro antiyat tat kritam malam. Rajastamo bayam akshtam vimudam mana atmanaha yacche dharanaya dhiro antiyat tat kritam malam. Word by word meaning. Raja, the possession, Rajo, the passion mode of nature, Tamobayam, as well as by the ignorance mode of the material nature. Akpitam, agitated, Vimudam, bewildered, Manaha, mind, Atmanaha, of one's own, get it rectified. Dharanaya, by conceptions of Vishnu. Dhira, the pacified. Anti, destroyed. Ya, all those. Tat, kritam, done by them. Malam, dirty things. Translation purport by His Grace, Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation. One's mind is always agitated by the passionate mode of material nature and bewildered by the ignorant mode of nature. But one can rectify such conception by the relation of Vishnu and thus become pacified by cleansing the dirty things created by them. But person generally conducted by the mode of the passion and ignorance cannot be bona fide candidate for being situated in the transcendental stage of the God realization. Only person conducted by the mode of goodness can have the knowledge of supreme truth. The effect of the mode of passion and ignorance are manifested by too much hankering after wealth and woman. And those who are too much after wealth and woman can rectify their leaning only by constant remembering of Vishnu in his potential impersonal future. Generally, the impersonalists or monists are influenced by the mode of passion and ignorance. Such impersonalists think of themselves as a liberated soul, but they have no knowledge of translation personal future of the absolute truth. Actually, they are impure in the heart on account of being devoid of the knowledge of personal future of the absolute. In Srimad-Bhagavad Gita, it is said that after many hundreds of births, the impersonal philosophers surrender on to personality of Godhead to acquire such qualification of God realization in personal future. The neophyte impersonalist is given a chance to realize the relation of Lord in everything by the philosophy of pantheism. Pantheism is in its higher state does not permit the student to form an impersonal conception of absolute truth, but it is extended the conception of absolute truth into the field of the so-called material energy. Everything created by material energy can be devoured with the absolute by the attitude of service, which is the essential part of living energy. The pure devotee of the Lord knows the art of converting everything into the spiritual existence by the service attitude. And only in that devotional way can the theory of pantheism be perfected. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Tachurumilitamena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Swapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Tatam Bhishtam Padam Kiyam Pandeham Sri Guru Sivata Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagarajatam Saganare Raghunathamitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Sagana Sri Lalita Vishakam He Krishna Karna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanusute Pranamami Haripre Vanchakalpatirupita Kripa Sundevata Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vaishnava Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Pangajanabhaya, Namo Pangajamalini, Namo Pangajanetraya, Namaste Pangajangire. Hare Krishna, welcome once again for the Nityam Bhagavata Sevya. Today is very interesting topic, how the Ashtanga yogis can take time to get the perfection, whereas the Bhaktas, they are able to perfect very easily. The meditation is a process they follow both of them. So, because of time constraint, we quickly run through the few points which is very relevant for today's sloka. The second canto slokas deals with the Sukadeva Goswami going to answer the Parikshit Maharaj. This is also art of hearing. The foundation of the Srimad-Bhagavatam deals with the hearing aspect. The first and second canto are the lotus feet of the Lord. The first chapter of the lotus feet dealing with the hearing and speaking. Sukadeva Goswami also glorifies the second canto Srimad-Bhagavatam, glorifies the Parikshit Maharaj question. He mentioned that these questions are very relevant. What one should hear and should not hear. So this is very important. What we have to daily hear, what we are not supposed to hear as a Bhakta. The attached householder is busy. It's so many other nonsense of activities. They involve in so much of nonsense activities. But he is not having time to hear Srimad-Bhagavatam. This is a present Kali Yuga condition of the people. People are working in the IT and various offices. 12 to 18 hours they work. Recently I heard that one CEO was spending 18 hours. Where do they have time to understand about Srimad-Bhagavatam? And also he was telling that in this one of the class also that after working so much hard, then next birth he took as a dog in front of the same factory and he recollecting his past life. So while Sukadeva Goswami is glorifying Srimad-Bhagavatam on hearing process, inquiry process, understand the pulse of the audience. Sukadeva Goswami explained about the Ashtanga Yoga leading to the devotional service. In this all from the sloka 16 onwards we are seeing that. He is talking about Ashtanga Yoga, the 8 steps of yoga practice that will lead to the devotional service. Many such devotees who are not pure devotees, but they got a chance to hear and hear the Srimad-Bhagavatam and become purified. So the bottom line is, unless you don't hear the Srimad-Bhagavatam, your heart will not get purified. Whatever process you follow, still you are back to square. Let us take the example of Maitri Rishi. We heard about Maitri Rishi. He was hearing Bhagavatam from Krishna directly. When Krishna was teaching Bhagavatam to Uddhava, Maitri Rishi also was sitting in that in the arena and hearing it. But why Krishna didn't speak to Maitri Rishi directly on Bhagavatam? Because Maitri Rishi was Yoga Mitra Bhakta. So he's a low grade. So that's why he's not qualified to hear the Srimad-Bhagavatam. That's why he told to Uddhava, when he was teaching to Uddhava, that time he heard also. Like when you are speaking in audience, there are the neophyte devotees, there are the mundane people also sit and hear the Bhagavatam. This is how it has happened there. So after since Maitreya Rishi got the hear the Srimad Bhagavatam directly from Krishna, he's been purified. Because he has been purified, he went to Rishikesh and he started speaking the Srimad Bhagavatam to Vidura. Vidura is the exalted Mahabhavat, and also he is a Mahajan. Out of 12 Mahajan, Vidura also one of the Mahajan. So, a Yoga Mitra Bhakta, by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam directly from Krishna, even though he is not qualified to hear Bhagavatam, but he got the chance to purify himself. And his name has been mentioned as one of the speakers in Bhagavatam itself. So, Maitri Rishi is talking to Vidura. So, he is also one of the speakers. There are so many examples in Srimad Bhagavatam. The great Jnanis, Ashtanga Yogis, Yoga Mitra Bhaktas, they are all connected as mentioned here. They got related to Narayana, but one can rectify such conception by connecting with Vishnu, hearing Krishna Leela, Krishna Katha, Krishna forms. Such people become the great devotees. Unless you don't hear about Krishna Kathas, you cannot become a great devotee. Let's take another example. There are 4 Kumaras, Chatur Kumaras we call them, no? Initially they are not pure. They are Jnanis. So they read only Jnana. So they are Jnanis. Once they had went to Vaikuntha planet, and there at entrance, Jaya Vidya, they stopped him. They didn't allow them to get inside. There become a big argument, quarrel started. So that is the time Narayana rushed to the spot, and seeing the lotus feet of the Narayana and the Tulasi and the fragrance of Tulasi, 4 Chatur Kumaras become wonderful pure devotees. This is the process, the wonderful process of Krishna consciousness. So Srimad Bhagavatam can attract a Paramahamsa like Sukadeva Goswami. Sukadeva Goswami also not a pure devotee, he also Paramahamsa. Also by attracting those who are not pure devotees, we have to understand who are the Srimad Bhagavatam simply attracted. Who are not having any connection with Krishna. You might have seen, I remember that in my childhood, I know Krishna, but I am not that much attracted. So, simply a namesake, I know Krishna. So, this is but today if you see that I am so much attracted towards Krishna. That is the power of Srimad Bhagavatam. Why I got attracted? Because I was going on hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. This is a set example. The 4 Kumaras got attracted at the lotus feet of the Lord, Tulasi, and the fragrance of the Chandan Tulasi, and they become pure devotees. This is how that even Jnanis, they become a devotee. There's other side of the pastime of Chatur Kumara also there. So this is, we have different kalpas, different pastimes happen. Example is Krishna comes to the Nandagaon also, sometimes he goes to Gokul also. So in both the places you can see 2 Shivas. They are waiting to see the darshan of Lord Krishna. Chinnataran Mahadev. Chinnataran Mahadev in Brahmanda Ghat in Gokulban is one person, Shiva. The other person is Ashiksheswara Mahadev in Nandagaon. So these 2 people are there, but the pastime is same. Shiva wanted to take the darshan of Lord Krishna when he appeared, and Yashoda Mai did not allow him to see. So both of them were waiting to take the darshan of Lord Krishna. So 2 different stories in 2 different places. So this is called Kalpa Beda. So similarly the Kalpa Beda is also for 4 Kumaras attracted to the Lord The stories is little different. Here the story says, this is the story that it came from the Nimbarka Sampradaya. There are 4 Sampradayas there. Brahma, Nimbarka, Rudra and Lakshmi. So 4 Sampradaya. This is the Nimbarka Sampradaya, they come from the 4 Kumaras. The 4 Kumaras want to know the absolute truth. That is the question they had. So in the purport also they are talking about the absolute truth, because they will not get to know about the absolute truth. So they went to the Brahma, his father, and asked him, please tell me, explain me what you mean by the absolute truth. So Brahma, being a father, and he is also a bona fide person who is a Sampradaya Acharya, like how we call Prabhupada as a founder Acharya. Even if you are a beginner of the Sampradaya, he is called a Sampradaya Acharya. So who has the potential to answer any question. He is the founder. How Prabhupada can throw any question, any answer. If they throw any question, he can, on the spot, he can give answers. So Acharyas are such a knowledgeable people. So similarly, Brahma also has a tremendous knowledge to answer to any question. But he found it very difficult to answer to the 4 Kumaras of their son, his son. So what he did it, when a great devotee has a confusion, puzzle, then what he do is not able to answer the question of anything comes to them, they take a shelter of the Asriya. So they Narayana, for Brahma it is Narayana. So usually when you don't know the answer, it is better to go to your Shisha Guru, Diksha Guru and get the right answer, not to speculate on that your own answers. The 4 Kumaras were Jnanis. So Brahma knows that they are Jnanis. So and he expected them to become a devotee. So what he did is he prayed to the Narayana, sitting in a meditation and seeking help from the Narayana. So please come and enlighten me. I am not able to answer the question. So Brahma is praying to Narayana. Brahma sits in a meditation. It's very powerful. Lord appears in a Hamsa avatar, and that is a swan form. Swan, a white color bird. No, that one. In Satyayuga, Lord comes in the form of a Hamsa avatar. Sometimes Lord comes in the form of a Kapilideva also. If you go to the Bhagavatam, you will know that Kapilideva also comes in Satyayuga. So this is how it is. So when he came as a swan form, Hamsa avatar, he gave the darshan of all Kumaras, and these Kumaras had the darshan of the lotus feet of the Lord of Hamsa, and also they got a darshan of the Tulasi, and they got the fragrance from the Tulasi, and they become pure. So the Nimbarka Acharya Parampara also, this is how they came from 4 Kumaras. This is the expansion given in Nimbarka Sampradaya, and how their Sampradaya began from the 4 Kumaras. They heard from the Hamsa avatar, from the Lord. We are dealing with the aspect of Dhyana. Dhyana we are talking about, because runs out of time, we are not going back. So in this sloka we are talking about Dhyana. How an Ashtanga impersonate should meditate. In this it is given. Sukadeva Goswami is saying that how he should meditate. Though the meditation reach personal conception of the Lord. So at the end of the meditation they come to know the personal form of the Lord. But meditation not a strange thing for the devotee. It is a part of a pure devotion itself. He is constantly meditating on Supreme Personality of Godhead. So devotees generally meditate on Lord. Either in the form of meditation, that is the form of the Lord, or the instructions of the Lord, or how to execute the Lord's instruction. This is what the devotees meditate. We find that here the Ashtanga yogis, how there it is told is, they told to meditate first and eventually rise gradually. So they have to go slow once, and it takes its own time on the meditation. Whereas the meditation for a Krishna conscious is very fast. Because you are directly going, because in there's a big Ashtanga yoga they have to do, there's so much of process, time consuming. In Ashtanga Yoga, one has to develop jnana, dharana, samadhi. There are so many steps they have to pass through that, and finally come to the understanding that Lord is a super soul and has his form. The conclusion they know that. For Krishna conscious people, the goal and process is same. For them, the process is different, goal is different. That's why they are taking very long time to reach there. For a devotee, Krishna conscious is very quick. We are fortunate that with the mercy of the Srila Prabhupada, we don't have to meditate on the longer hours, thinking of some lights. Generally they talk about blue light, white light, red light, something and all they will preach on meditation. So once it has happened, so Srila Prabhupada, the initial days when he was started the ISKCON, that time when Mataji, she went and told Prabhupada, nowadays I am able to see a lot of lights in daytime, red, blue, white, green and all. She is thinking that Prabhupada will appreciate her, she is meditating because before Prabhupada went, these yoga teachers were there in US and all. So they were teaching all the meditation of Ashtanga Yoga and all. So she is trained that, so she is recollecting that, okay, I am doing a perfect meditation, I am getting lights and all. So Prabhupada said that, start doing this chanting, all the light will vanish. So it is an illusion. So Krishna consciousness doesn't talk about light and all, it is wasting of time. We are not working on any lights. Krishna consciousness, meditate on Krishna, forms of Krishna, beautiful garments, beautiful arati. Every day we come in front of the Lord, darshanarati, we started meditating on the Lord. Yesterday we are talking about that same, we can recollect it. Those who meditate regularly on Krishna get easily connected. When you do meditation on the Lord's deity form, you are easily able to get connected. Brahma stays in Satyaloka. We know that very much. When it's in trouble, the four Kumaras ask the question. That time Krishna is not in next door. Okay, where he can, now usually in corporate world now, when a manager has any problem, he opens the next door where CEO or MD will be there, he walks in and asks questions. Here, when Brahma has any problem, Krishna is not next. Krishna is in different place. He has to connect it with the Lord Narayana and bring him. Okay, through meditation they bring him, and Narayana, they are very busy. They were always with the devotees in different places. So Brahma connects them, bring the Narayana. So the process of connecting Krishna through meditation is so powerful. Because his father, no? If he meditates, immediately they answer. It is like when the secretary, MD want to call secretary, he press one button, ting, and secretary will goes and asks, may I help you? Similarly, Brahma and father, son and father relation, no? Krishna and Brahma. So whenever he meditates, immediately Narayana comes and he answers that. So when Brahma, this is a typical example that Brahma, we saw that how he connected with Krishna very easily in the process of pure devotion. Because he is pure devotee, he is able to connect it. So that we have to understand that. In other process, it's not that easy. Imagine the fourth Kumaras comes and asks the question, that absolute truth. And if Brahma is not a pure devotee, what happens? Like Ashtanga Yogi, he sits for thousands of years, he has to meditate to get connected. Then next time, that Kumara will not come and ask any question. What is the use of asking question after you get an answer after thousands of years later? So, that's why Brahma, being a pure devotee, he gets immediately connected to Narayana, and Narayana comes in a Hamsa avatar and gives the answer to the questions. So Srila Prabhupada also says that Bhakti Yoga is the quickest process. So when you have some doubts, immediately you will get some answer. You may ask for open a Bhagavad Gita. Many devotees heard that whenever they have disturbed, they open a page of Bhagavad Gita, they get answers. They open a book of Krishna book, they get answer. How? Because they get connected to Krishna. They are pure devotees. Brahma had connected so many devotees. Not only he connecting to Lord, he connected so many devotees to Krishna because he is fixed up is in the process of pure bhakti. That's how you get Krishna from a pure devotee only. Yeah, pure devotee can give Krishna to another person. Here the problem with the Mother Earth, she has gone to Brahma for help. How Kumara went to Brahma for the query of Jnana, Jigyasa. The question, no? We call Ashtanga. Absolute truth is a Jigyasa, is a knowledge. But Mother Earth is not gone to the Brahma for Jigyasa. She is in deep trouble. She is in the why she went to Brahma, not to Narayana or any other demigods? She knows everybody. She is connected with everybody. The Acharya says that the Mother Earth went to for a quick solution. Nobody has time. Okay, I have a problem. When you are deep trouble, you will not wait for okay tomorrow. Let he come and give me answer. No, you want immediate. You call up the boss. Please tell me my computer is hanging. So similarly, when Mother Earth is in deep trouble, she immediately went to Brahma. She can't wait. She was great anxiety. She is disturbed, agitated. In such a situation, she can't wait for a longer route of connection. So she can't wait for a bigger route. And she went to Brahmaji because Brahma is a direct son of Lord. He comes in the navel of the Lord Vishnu. And he is the direct son of Krishna. Sridhar Swami also said, this is what Sridhar Swami explained that why she went. When you talk about, when you check with the Vishwanath Thakur, so he said that, in other version he said, she remembers the previous time when she was pushed by the Hiranyaksha to the Garbhadaksha ocean. So she was sunken. That time Brahma was meditated and Lord Vishnu came from the nostril of the Brahma and he fought with Hiranyaksha and killed him. Then Vishnu went to the ocean deep and he brought back the Mother Earth. So he rescued. So she recollected. Because of his effort, quickly she came out of the water. So suppose you are drowned in the water, everybody watching it, taking fixing the mobile. Do you like it? Or you want somebody jump inside, immediately take you out of that? Which person you like it? Similarly, so you always see that who can rescue you quickly, you know. So she already has a past experience, so she approached Brahma, please help me, I have deep trouble. One of the Srimad-Bhagavatam commenters say that Mother Earth went to the Brahma because she is wife of Bhuvaraha. Bhu means that, Varaha means Varahadev, so she is wife. But Brahma is the son of Narayana, so son also. But Brahma is not born with Lakshmi. He is directly born. So, but still she considers stepmother, no? Like that, she is also mother only. In a traditional approach, if a mother is having some trouble, immediately she went and asked the grown-up son, please, I have a problem. Then son tried to solve, and if not possible, then he'll ask father, please tell me how to solve this issue. Similarly, Mother Earth also, first she went to the Brahma, then Brahma not able to solve, so he approached Narayana for the solution. What was the great burden? So the questions in your mind, why she is so much of anxiety? She was overburdened, she was crying, she is weeping. You know the children, no? When they are too much trouble, they will weep and they will wailing. So much of noise they create. That was her situation. Mother Earth is an example of tolerance. We know that. That tolerant lady itself is trouble. She couldn't able to tolerate so much of problem. So that's why she wanted help from the Brahma. The burden is not a very building, big building, because this earth, you know, so big building came and big palace are there. It's not that burden of the load. Then what exactly she is feeling as a burden? The burden is because of people living on the earth. Then who are the people? The people are posing as a king and demonic consciousness. So there the demons came. In the Vishnu Purana it is said that she mentioned the name of all the demons she is there in the earth. She was listing out a big list who are taken birth, who are there in different planets. They all took a birth in the earth. That's how this problem came. And they were ruling the great kings also. The primary person, she is saying the cruel enemy, Putana, Agasura, Bakasura, there's a big Krishna going on killing. No, all these people are the burden for Mother Earth. She mentioned to the Brahma, help me to relieve my burden. She's begging burden from the to relieve the burden from her. The burden is so powerful that she's so helpless. She's scared of herself. She's scared to reveal her heart. She came in a disguised herself. So sometimes no, you see that if somebody is going disguised, that means they want to hide from others. People are watching. Usually election time, no, when the money transaction happens, they will go disguised stage, covering all the screen of the car, taking big suitcase from one place to other place. They distribute no disguised stage. They will change all that. So here also mother, she disguised herself as a cow. She went and approached Brahma. And she knows it. She knows that Brahma is there in Satyaloka also. She also knows that Brahma is in Meru mountain. Meru mountain is bigger than our Himalaya. Brahma comes there. So she went directly to the Meru mountain, asked, she is begging pardon from telling her problem. So it is not only her problem, it is the problem of the entire whole universe, because demons are not only troubling her, the demons are troubling the entire demigods also. This is the problem. So she went and given a petition to Brahma. Usually when you have trouble, no, you go to the minister, this fellow, that fellow, counselor, give you a petition, no, I have this problem, no water in my house, no water, no light in my street, all this. So she also goes with a petition giving to Brahma. And Brahma also hearing and watching that his own mother is in trouble. So she's crying. So his heart is melted. He said, okay, I have to take some decision quickly. So he was the anxiety of Mother Earth is passed on to Brahma. Now he is anxiety. Oh, something I have to do. My mother is in trouble. So he started thinking, what is the next step? He can sit in Satyaloka, or he can in Meru mountain start tapasya. But he is not doing like earlier, Sport Kumar as he was doing there itself. But his situation is something different. If somebody is met with the accident, do you take him? Okay, I am a first aid. I know I have seen all first aid and all. Let me treat you. You will ask him to do research, take some photo. No, you do immediately act. What the next step is, where you have to take him to the hospital, all that. No, similarly, Brahma also started meditating. What is that? What he did he took all the people, all the demigods, along with the thing. She went to the Milky Ocean. She sat there, and they started pronouncing the Purusha Suddhi, that song. Why he went to the Milky Ocean is because Brahma can travel anywhere, but all demigods cannot travel. So everybody have a common place, okay, where they can reach. So they went there and assembled. While he was talking Purusha Suddhi sloka, he knows so many sloka, but this is one means everybody knows it. Generally, why we sing standard songs in the Lord temple? Because everybody knows it. I should not come in front of Lord that I know some XYZ song I can't sing. So I have to sing a song where everybody understands. But after the song is over, still Vishnu didn't give darshan. Then he went and sat in the corner and start meditating. And then he got connected with Vishnu, Narayana. Then Narayana came in the dream and he started telling, no, I understand that my dear devotee Earth is in deep trouble, I come personally. So in Bhagavad Gita also says, whenever devotees are in deep trouble, Lord comes personally. So he comes and rescue that time he asked that, okay, you go and tell that all demigods also assemble and assist with me. They have to assist me. Okay, he asked them to come in the expansion form. Then you will ask that when Krishna coming personal form, why the demigods coming in expansion form? Krishna knows that, okay, demigods are the administrator. If they leave the post and come here, then who will take care of my administration? So they said, no, you do that job also, you come here. Usually in corporate office, no, the CEO tells them, you sit at home, but take leave, but also work. Similarly, Krishna also told them, you take expansion. So all the CEOs learn from this Bhagavatam story only how to extract the dual role, giving leave to the employees as well as ask them to work at leisure time. So this is the thing. So due to time constraint, the summary I just concluded is the meditation aspect of Ashtanga Yoga and meditation aspect of the Bhakti Yoga, the pure devotees. If you compare that Ashtanga Yoga going to take a longer duration, it is very cumbersome, very complicated. However, the meditation of the pure devotee is very quick and it can connect Lord Krishna. You might have seen in Brahma story where immediately he meditates, Lord comes and answers to his question. And also experience of the few devotees also told about that, how they get connected. Though that connection has received the mercy of the Krishna also. Everybody, even when the demigod went and prayed, everybody got mercy. Because personally Krishna came. Here we found that example of the how Brahmaji connected to Narayana in Amsa Avatara for the rescue of the clear the doubts of the four Kumaras. Similarly, Lord Krishna came personally to take the burden of the Mother Earth. So this is the compassion of Lord. So if you are pure devotee, you are able to easily connect it with the Lord. Hare Krishna. Thank you for your patience. And Srimad-Bhagavatam ki jai.